One Zero Towers back with going back to the beginning of the Mortal Kombat series with MK1, the 92 version, the real Mortal Kombat 1 that's been in the Legacy Collection. These are humble beginnings for this series. And when I'm talking about this, like I said, it came out in 92 and the console ports won't come out until 93, but anyways, I want to complete all the final three ones I hadn't done, and that is on the back of this Legacy Collection, the first three. Yes, because I already did the other ones. I did MK4, Daily Alliance, Deception, Armageddon, MK vs. DC, and then the reboots of MK9, 10, 11, and Mortal Kombat 12. So, there is that. And yeah. So like I said, and also, and if we're talking about Mortal Kombat 1, the real Mortal Kombat 1, we gotta address the big elephant in the room, but we'll get to that in a moment. Roster-wise, I mean, it's only 7 characters to get Kano, Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, Raiden, and Sonya Blade, so yeah, there's that. The story is Outward One. Most of these tournaments, like a long freaking time it is. So your two bosses are Goro and Shang Tsung, and yours truly actually did beat the first Mortal Kombat game on in the arcade port on this Legacy Collection. That is, as a Scorpion, I did. The AI in this game it gets a little tough, but like I said, it's an arcade game, so there is that and all that. There are the fatalities in this game. There's a pit fatality in here. This is actually the first time we see those in the first time ever in this. And since I'm talking about it, we gotta address the infinite rating system. Now, I've been playing games for a long time, and I know the rating. If it's wrestling games, only get the T for teen rating. Cartoon side scrollers get an E rating. Mortal Kombat games get M ratings. Besides Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, because of one obvious reason, because you can't kill the superheroes, basically. Quotation marks. I mean, they do that. The government tries to ban it, but then they decide to do the ESRB rating and give us that. So, yep. And of course, we know about that, and now the ports, the Super Nintendo version was censored. The Genesis port, you had to do like a code to enter it and all that. And then there's the handheld ports, like Game Boy and Game Gear, where it has only 6 out of the 7 roster members. The Game Boy port cuts Johnny Cage out, but the Sega one cuts Kano out. Yeah. But that's the only time I'm going to mention it because, well, yeah. They use, live motion characters in this, so there's that. So yeah, most characters get an ending at the end of each arcade ladder, basically. So you go from the bottom, you face yourself in a mirror match, and then you go through those endurance levels, which they're not that hard, but again, like I said, on the Legacy Collection, you can rewind all this, and there's that. Um, yeah. You can do 2 players, and that's literally that 2-player mode and all that. And yeah, that's all I could say about it. Really, it is a. I mean, this is the first time, first one, and basically that's all I have to say about it. But still, it's actually a fine game, and I give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, but we're gonna do the other two, final two, and that's basically it. So there's that. So tomorrow will be episode 109 of Showdown. The last step before Fan Takeover will be on Saturday. And then Thursday, my secondary show, you will see 30 New Year's Revolution 2007. And we'll move on from there. So like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel, and notification bell, and I'm done for the night. Bye-bye.